is a love.
Hey guys, TWB here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about all 50 characters that will be available for the King of Fighters 14. Now this article is not talking about every single name of every single character, it's talking about if they will be available at launch and if there are actual new characters in the game and how they went through the process of choosing which character will actually appear in the King of Fighters 14. So let's go ahead and get on into this interview with Mr. Yasuyuki Oda. So pretty much Famitsu asked about the 50 characters, which started with Kyo and Irie, followed by several popular characters. They asked if it would keep trending this way for the characters revealed. Then Mr. Oda says, we've selected these characters after having examined things such as if we put in this character, then it'd make everyone happy. As such, okay, that's kind of some broken writing right there. That said, he's asked if that means all 50 characters have already been decided. Yes, we've already decided on them. Next, Famitsu asked if he can share something like the ratio between pre-existing and new characters, and then he goes, I can't say much on that, but it's safe to assume since there are 50 characters that perhaps a character who was popular will appear in it. And then he laughs. So that means there's going to be quite a few new characters, but there are also going to be quite a few fan-loved characters as well. Like the core main characters like Mai, like Irie and Kyo, Andy and Terry. Characters like that are definitely going to make the roster. King also, you know what I mean? Like really, really popular and really characters that have been in the series since pretty much 98 are going to make it in this game. The rest of them I really can't speak for, and I don't think he can either because he's not allowed to tell it. But regardless of that, let's go ahead and get right back on to the next part of this little interview here. On the subject of new characters, Famitsu asked if they have some kind of element or features that the pre-existing characters from the series did not already have. And he goes, yes, when making new characters, we make completely new elements, which is good, and it's necessary to challenge Mr. Oda. So does that mean that they're going to be hard, or they're challenging themselves to see how far their creation and imagination can go? That's an open wide question right there. Such experiences are necessary for a developer, and I believe that it's wrong not to do so. At least he believes that it's wrong to make copy characters. So that's pretty much what he's saying, is they're not copy characters. So that's really good. So going into the next part, he explains that back in the Neo Geo days, there was a time when the King of Fighters 14 was releasing on a yearly basis. So true. And they weren't always able to do things the way they wanted due to not having enough time. However, now that they have plenty of time, they're able to put in an extra effort for the new characters. So that is really nice to hear as well. That means that they have actually worked hard to put these characters together in terms of movesets, in terms of functionality, balancing, and all of that. And they were actually talking about balancing as we get, farther into the article. Apologize, guys. I literally just woke up. Then again, he goes, Famitsu says, that sounds like a lot of trouble to make adjustments on 50 characters to make it. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? He says, it sounds like a lot of trouble to make adjustments on all 50 characters to make it on time for release next year, and I asked if all 50 of them will be actually playable at launch with that in consideration. Then Oda goes, That'll be fine. All 50 characters will be playable at launch, says Oda. There will be numerous characters at launch, and we don't plan on just adding more bits at a time. So please just sure to properly jot that down. So he's making sure that people don't word his shit wrong. I like that. And it wouldn't be a King of Fighters game with a small number of characters. That is so true. Name one King of Fighters game that had like 16 characters to start off. Please, name one. Finally, Famitsu mentions that it's the norm for fighters these days to add more characters through updates, so having 50 right off the bat should make quite an impact. Oda says that the 50 characters at launch is their current selling point. What did I say? I told y'all that was the selling point. And if Famitsu asks if there's a chance there will be more additional characters after launch, and then Oda says that will have to wait until we see how the 50 characters do after launch. It has yet to be decided. So As for whether the King of Fighters 14 will become its own series, basically what he said about the whole series thing is that it all depends on how 14 does, seeing how 14 is supposed to be a new chapter in the King of Fighters series itself already. Thinking about 15 right now is a little bit too far ahead. They pretty much, I'm just summing it up, wanted to see how the sales go. And I can understand that, because if this game doesn't sell, there won't be a 15. So honestly, they're putting a lot of work into this game. Yes, it's not on a huge budget like Tekken or Street Fighter, but you gotta think about it like this. They're trying to bring back King of Fighters in the best possible ways possible. They're pulling from the best King of Fighters games out there. So for you not to support it is like pretty much a kick to the face, because they're doing things that they've been trying to do for a while, but have never been successful at, and it seems that they may possibly be successful with this one, and I'm gonna support them all the way. Like I said before, if they have a special edition, I'm definitely gonna go out and get it, and I'm gonna support it, and I'm gonna buy an extra copy as well if they don't have one or not, to do a giveaway. So stay tuned for that. Whenever they start announcing pre-orders, I will definitely have a giveaway for that. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. This has been Thrills with Bananas. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are a UFC fan, stay tuned, that I will have some UFC videos coming up very, very soon, talking about EA UFC 2 and what I'm going to be getting into once that game comes out. With that being said, I'm out.
Sleep like a song on repeat. Oh yeah, we come with this beat. We keep it sexy like R&B. Now you can sit down and complain about the mundane things, or capture the city. Don't be afraid, live in the fast lane. Bright lights in the street, come on, you feeling like a star, man. Two left to the right, and I can't believe I'm really home, man. Wobbly wobbly wop, hit them with that diddy bop.